Hello children, I have got a little friend here today. This is Henry Finch. And Henry Finch is a little sort of bird called a finch who lives in the trees with all the other finches. And one day the beast comes along. And let's see what happens to Henry Finch in our story. Our story is called I Am Henry Finch. And Henry does lots and lots of thinking in this story. The finches lived in a great flock. They made such a racket all day long, you could really not hear yourself think. They're all so noisy. Every morning they said, "Good morning, good morning, good morning Aziz Finch, good morning George Finch, good morning Tiffy Finch, good morning Henry Finch." And every afternoon they said good afternoon. Good afternoon Barbie Finch, good afternoon Jean-Luc Finch, good afternoon Henry Finch, good afternoon Felicity Finch. And in the evening they said good evening. Good evening Henry Finch, good evening Fergus Finch, good evening Beppo Finch, good evening Ellen Finch. And at night, what did they say? You're right, good night. Good night Betty Finch, good night Henry Finch, good night Bob Finch, good night. And all the finches went fast asleep. In the morning they started over. Good morning Henry Finch. It was always the same, except sometimes the beast came. "Roar!" he would say. And the finches were really frightened in the tree. They would all shout, the beast, the beast, and they would fly away as fast as they could up to the nearest tree where they would sit and shout, "Ah, tweet, 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 tweet," and make a terrible noise until the beast moved on. And this was the way it always was, until one night something else happened. A finch woke up in the dark and in the quiet, and he had a thought. And he heard his thought. I am Henry Finch, he thought. I think, he thought. He sat still and he listened to his thoughts. And he had more of them and he liked them. Am I the first finch to ever make a thought? He thought. I could be great, thought Henry. The next morning, the beast came. Here he is. And he waited at the bottom of the tree. It was a time for greatness, thought Henry. I am Henry Finch, he thought. And Henry Finch saw the beast. And look what happened. He dived straight at the beast, who ate him. Poor old Henry Finch. It was very dark inside the beast and very quiet. I will listen to my thoughts, Henry said. But they were bad thoughts. You are a fool, thought Henry. You are not great. You are someone's dinner. Now, Henry did not like his thoughts at all, and he tried not to think, but what else could he do? He thought, and he thought, And he thought, who am I? He thought, am I Henry Finch? I am something, I think. It is, he thought. He remembered all the birds in his family tree, and he remembered the beast. Then all his thoughts fell silent, and he became aware of the sounds around him. They were the sounds of the beast. Henry was quiet and he listened. He could hear the thoughts of the beast. I've got to eat. I've got to hunt. I've got to find more food. Big family to feed. All need feeding. Crawling, swimming, flying, walking. Anything will do. I've got to eat. No! Said Henry.